What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about the topic Gorilla Tag is dying. Now, WeAreVR definitely boosts our numbers, but Gorilla Tag is dying again. Now, Gorilla Tag is dying because of various reasons. Like Cub said in his video, it's getting kind of boring. Now, the reason it's getting boring is mostly because of the community. Now, there's a lot of nice people playing Gorilla Tag, but there is some just older people that just make the game not as fun. And it's not always the older people. Sometimes older people are more fun to play with than little kids because they're better than them. And it's just, it can be a nice challenge. But they do seem to be more of the toxic side of the community. But the littler kids, they're toxic too. I'm not saying it's only the old people. I mean, technically both of them have about as much toxic people as the other, but the older people tend to swear more for obvious reasons. But they're still very toxic and racist, all that kind of people in the community. Now, like I said earlier, it's mostly the community that's making Gorilla Tag just not fun. But there's more reasons. Like, there's 5-year-olds who literally got the game a week ago in competitive. Now, this is not our fault. It's more of Lemming's fault. Because Comp Course is so easy. Like, you just have to make a couple jumps. I feel like we should have a new one that has, trees you have to, scale. There's, branching stuff. All, just more complicated and just more competitive suited stuff. Now, here's another problem that we can fix ourselves as the Gorilla Tag players. Now, the last reason that Gorilla Tag is dying was because not trying to, offend anybody, but just more trash players in serious comp things. But this might be a bigger problem than that. Now, you just want to have a little more competition. That's why it's called comp. But, sorry, that's up my throat. But in comp, that's what it's for. But when there's comp players in, mini-game servers, that just makes the game so much less fun. Because you're just trying to casually play some tag. You're not in competitive because, you might not be good enough, or you just don't want to sweat all over the floor, and you just want to play with some more casual players, which is totally fine. I do that a lot, to be honest, because comp does have more toxic players, and sometimes I just want to chill without people judging my skill and stuff. Well, they still do, but they're just less judgeful and more chill than comp players, and there's less older people than which for really sorry, my brain kind of died there for a second, but what I was saying is it just ends up in just more swearing. Now, there's a lot of little kids that swear, which are way worse than older people swearing, because first of all, most time it's stuff that they don't know is that bad, like the N-word, for example. And another thing is, they just don't know how to use it, and they don't know, what situations to use it in. And you especially shouldn't use it in a kid's game. But yeah, it's just not fun when there's a sweaty kid in your, average infection lobby. And nobody's really just taking the game seriously, but there's this one kid, and they're just get better, y'all are trash, just get better, that's all you gotta do, it's not that hard. And just saying that to, everybody's just having a horrible time, because, that's the reason they might be in this this type of lobby, because they're not as good as comp players, and yeah, it's just so annoying when people do that. So if you're one of those players, I just kindly ask you to just please don't do that. it's just not fun to be in the lobby with you if you're gonna be doing stuff like that. Just saying. Not trying to be rude or anything, but just that's one thing we have to do as a community to make Gorilla Tag a better game. So what we have to do to get Gorilla Tag from dying, and just to do something about it, is, well, I'm be making a hashtag revive Gorilla Tag. And you probably saw that in the thumbnail, but yeah. And probably, not really, but yeah, in the title too, definitely. I probably would put that in there. But yeah, we're gonna start that hashtag. We're gonna try to set up maybe not another We Are VR, but just like aware in the community about like what they're doing. Sorry, my dad walked in for a second, but so as I was saying about like what they're doing, because they might not know how much they're like ruining the game for everybody and calling people trash. Now, I get called really nice a lot, especially when I'm in comp. And I'm not like, I'm not saying I'm mean, but like, I'm not the nicest person like ever. I'm not calling people trash or anything, but there's definitely probably a lot of nice people out there. But the reason they do that is because there's really like, Gorilla Tag does not have the best community. And nobody really knows how to, like be nice to people. And it's just annoying being lobbies with them. Like, as you probably saw, like just now, I gave this guy a fist bump. I don't remember if he tagged me or I tagged him, but just now in the gameplay that I'm, just using for the not the really visuals, but whatever, I gave him a fist bump because, well, I'm chill. That's all you gotta do. Just give him a fist bump and say nice tag, or just say you like, if they juke you, just be like nice juke or something. Just compliment them. That's what Gorilla Tag's about. We don't have to be like you're trash or like, get juked, like that you got lucky that time. Just we don't have to do that. All we gotta do is just give them a fist bump, compliment them maybe, and just be done with it. That's all. It will make their day a lot more than calling them trash, insulting them, or just, not doing anything's fine, because it's definitely better than some stuff you could do. But just to lighten up somebody's day, give them a little fist bump, give them a compliment, make them feel good about herself, and then go on with the match. Now, another reason that's more of a player's fault than the owner, another reason that Gorilla Tag's kind of dying is because, well, there's not that many chill people in the game. Like, I'm kind of chill. Depends. But there's a lot of, like, just not chill people in the game. And when I say not chill, I'm not, like, sweaty. I'm not saying, like, sweaty and stuff like that. But I'm talking, like, people who just don't have a chill. They just won't stop talking, won't shut up. Sorry, my dad walked in. But, like, they just can't keep their chill. Now, like, chill isn't like chill is like they know when to stop talking. Like, they don't talk the whole time. But they still talk. If you don't have a mic, I get that. But, like, the people who are just silent the whole time, they just get on my nerves because, like, you got a mic, use it. That's not a reason it's dying. It's just, And it's not really anything. It's just something I don't really like, but yeah. But, like, they just don't know when to be quiet. And, like, they just want to talk the whole time. And, like, not having a chill can also mean being toxic, which is not acceptable. Because this is a kid's game. Like, we don't need to act like just complete bullies in this game. Because you probably won't know the people you're playing with. So maybe you don't know their, like, case scenario. You don't know who you're talking to, basically. So just don't go around insulting people when you don't know their backstory. another way you can, another like thing that means that, you're not chill, you just say memes a lot. I guess just not chill means, and you can also like, you just, well, or just your voice doesn't really sound, it's not like your voice really, but like, you just don't really act chill. You might be yelling a lot, you might be doing all that. It's just annoying sometimes, It's just sometimes annoying when somebody just doesn't know how to be chill. But yeah, if a We Are VR is what it takes to stop Gorilla Tag from dying, that if that's what it's gonna take, then we're gonna do a We Are VR. Now, I don't want it to be just temporary, that the game stops dying and just gets a little boost, but I want to try to find something that just keeps it where it's at. And, well, it doesn't really matter if it's dying. It does really, but if there's still some people who are just ruining the game for a lot of people, if there's still little people in the lobbies, even though it's not dying, it'd still be a pretty bad situation. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a hashtag. I don't know if the hashtag's already used, but I'm going to put that, in my title. So if you want to go check it out, post some videos on it, I'd be glad to, I'd be very, honored by it. But yeah, if that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. Because Gorilla Tag is a super fun game, but the only thing that makes it not fun is, well, just some stuff that kind of ruined the game. Now, I do want Lemming to see this. It's not all his fault that Gorilla Tag's dying, but there is some stuff that he could do to help it from dying. But our community, us as Gorilla Tag players, can do a lot more than he can in this situation. Anyway, that wraps up the video, and hopefully we can stop Gorilla Tag from dying before it's too late. Anyway, hope you guys had a fun time watching. I'd be very happy if you posted on this hashtag. And yeah, good luck playing Gorilla Tag, and hope you have a nice day. And subscribe if you would like. Bye.